If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The NFL's third leading rusher a season ago, it's Kyren Williams. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On the ground, here's Zamir White. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. They'll go again with White. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. They'll try to run for it. Here's White. And he's going to have the Raiders first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on third and inches. On first down, right back to White. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Minshew out of the pistol here. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They're going to go play action now with Minshew. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
On the give, it's White. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down, and it'll go down as a loss of 2.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. And that is incomplete.
Nice job there by the defender. He's able to break up the pass. But I think if he's able to get there just a little bit sooner, now you can get 2 hands on the ball and give yourself a chance to come down with an even bigger play and come away with the pick.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They put Adams in motion. Here's Minshew. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Stafford. That's the last year's rookie sensation, Puka Nacua. They'll get 19 out of that play. 1st down, L.A.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's 2nd and 9. Williams gets it on the draw. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Rams 1st down. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Williams. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Big Christian Wilkins, the one who brought him down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
At the 22-yard line.
They'll go again with Williams. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Stafford. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Stafford to throw it. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs.
And that is just a bad time for a mental mistake. You have to secure that ball before you worry about turning upfield. You know it's 4th down. You know where the marker is. You've got to make that catch and keep this drive alive.
Off the play fake, it's Minshew. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
First down, Las Vegas.
They'll fake the give, and now it's Minshew. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
On 3rd down, it's White. Good work on the ground. He's got it. 1st down. Up at about the 42.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Rams will take over here just shy of the 30.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike, well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about...
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
A 4-yard loss. It's fourth down.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. Here's Ethan Evans now as he'll punt it away for the second time. The fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and here's White. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down. Play action now with Minshew. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll lead to a second down. On play action, here's Minshew. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Roseboom. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down, sack. Second down, big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach, thank you very much. These two offensive coordinators, they have been busy. What can they do to generate some offense in this second half to come? Well, nothing on the scoreboard in the first 2 quarters. Who can make the breakthrough? We are back underway. Quarter number 3. Scoreless game. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The drive begins with a run by White. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Another run here with White. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's White. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Again, left side for White. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll stick with him again. Oh, he coughs up the football. The Rams have it. He gets free. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. What a terrible moment for the offense. You're in the red zone, driving for a score, and Greg, instead it goes back the other way for a touchdown.
Yeah, and every defensive coordinator around the league, Mike, they preach 2 things in the red zone. They preach field goals and takeaways. In this case, they get the latter, and not only do they force the takeaway, he's able to return it the entire length of the field and take it for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for Adams. Whoa. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy.
He is in. Blake Corum. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. The extra point from Carney is good. And the Rams move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Back is Minshew. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And he will score. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who've also scored throughout the league.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On first down, Stafford. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him. And what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever seen in a winning effort that I can recall in a long time.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The offense trying to extend the lead, but the defense, not only the takeaway, but Greg, the pick 6, and they can tie this thing up.
Yeah, and this game has been in the balance the entire way, and now for this defense to come up with this pick 6, they've got a decision to make now, finding themselves down by 1 here in the second half.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. A return now from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Play action, Stafford. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. 3rd and long. They go play action with Stafford. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Minshew. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
That one taken in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Vegas. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll grab it at the 12. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Stafford. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Jack Jones.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
Man in motion here is Tucker. On 1st down, here's Minshew. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Quentin Lake. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
That is caught downfield by Kupp. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st down throw for Stafford. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Pola-Mao. Inside the 30. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Gonna return this from the 10. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line. Stafford now on 1st down. He'll find his tight end. It's Colby Parkinson. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another.
Play action now for Stafford. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And that is incomplete. A little trickery with a fake spike, but it does not pan out.
Some shades of Dan Marino in that vintage play of the fake spike touchdown, but in this case, wasn't nearly as deceptive and wasn't nearly as productive.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett. And the Raiders are going to take over once again, this time at their own 8-yard line.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
They're going to go play action now with Minshew. That's the rookie, Jared Verse, fighting his way in to record the sack. Here's Minshew. That's caught left side by Bowers. Accelerating toward midfield. To the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 97 yards. Touchdown, Vegas.
He's now over the century mark, Mike. And I get that this holiday was just started as something fun. It wasn't meant to impact how teams prepare for games necessarily. But I have to wonder, Mike, with it being National Tight Ends Day, did they have a little extra look or two his way to help him reach this total?
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Off the bootleg, it's Minshew. That's caught by Bowers. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Minshew out of the pistol here. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
About 19 yards on that one. And they're in business. It's 1st and goal. Throwing again is Minshew. That is caught by the tight end, Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
A first down throw for Stafford. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick 6.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick 6 here in the fourth quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Unloads downfield looking for Nacua.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day,
and he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. From the gun, here's Minshew. He's got his big tight end, Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders stretch things out even further.
Raiders 54, Rams 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First down, Stafford. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Pullamaut. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the net.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. Yeah. And a nice return here as well. He is out of bounds near the 40.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. Oh, big hole left side. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for six.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On first down, it's Stafford. Again, working deep downfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. To throw is Stafford. Hupp brings it in left side. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Stafford will throw here on 3rd and 1. He'll take a shot downfield, looking for Kupp.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
They'll go for it. It's Williams.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Minshew. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Now Minshew. There's that man again. Another catch. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one's decided. Not sure they needed to take a timeout, but we'll take it with them. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one, a win for the Raiders. And they made it look easy. Their offense playing at about as high a level as they can play. Defense wasn't too shabby either. And they're able to get the victory here by a rout in grand style. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.